Yo, what is going on, everybody, and welcome back. We are here for another stream. I hope you guys are doing exceptionally well today. We have been testing out the stream pretty much all week, and we've had fairly good success with it, so I'm pretty happy about that. I'm hoping to keep streaming going on the channel. We are trying kind of a new setup for it, so it's a little bit different than it used to be, but overall, again, very positive. So I do encourage you guys, check us out. We will be streaming most likely at lunchtime most days, most weekdays. I'm just kind of taking my lunch break as a way to stream, so please do hang out with me, chat, hang out, have some fun, suggest some decks if you'd like. It will be a good time. Now, I do want to also mention as well, if you're not already, please feel free to join the channel. Justin, dude, what's up, man? Please feel free to join the channel. You're more than welcome to. You can hit the little join button below the live stream. That's a great place to go and just kind of hang out and whatnot. So let's talk about today's deck. Justin, first of all, how are you doing, my man? I hope you're doing great. It's good to hear from you. We need to chat very soon. I texted you or messaged you or something like that. We gotta talk. We're doing human training today. So this is LegenVD's list. His link is in the description. Please go check him out. Certainly a much more creative deck builder than myself, but he was kind enough to share this over on Aether Hub, so I thought I'd give this one a shot. It's interesting. Obviously, features the training mechanic, which basically says whenever this creature attacks with another creature with greater power, then you put a 1/1 counter on this creature. So the idea is it kind of builds up, hopefully gets a very strong power toughness. You're driving out. Why are you always driving, Justin? Like constantly. What do you do? Anyway. But yeah, I mean, a lot of the normal culprits are in this deck. We've got the Hopeful Initiate with our 1-drop training. We've got the Lunarch Veteran gaining us a little bit of life. We've got Intrepid Adversary, Luminarch Aspirant. Thalia is in here. We were talking with Henry yesterday about this card. He has some very strong opinions on it. Katilda, which is just a ridiculous card. Being able to tap for mana with all of our humans is insane. Brutal Cathar, going to be able to get some stuff out of the way, hopefully. Adeline, hopefully capitalizing on the massive number of creatures that we'll have. Realmwalker, kind of a nice include because this allows us to play things off the top of our deck. So if it's a human, we can just continuously play stuff. And then with Katilda, we've got essentially a butt ton of mana that's going to allow us to do that. Augur of Autumn, also kind of a nice one because this allows us to play lands off the top of our deck, so it's gonna, these two work in tandem quite well. Torens, Fist of Angels. Training, whenever you cast a creature spell, create a 1/1 green and white human creature soldier with training. So this is actually gonna spread our board out quite a bit here. And very, very cool. And then Saryth, the Viper's Fang, just really, really nice, protecting our creatures and giving them Death Touch, and then Sigarda buffing everything up and hopefully getting more stuff out. So a very cool list. Again, LegenVD, thank you so much for sharing this one. I'm very excited to try this out. We're just gonna jump right in, guys. We're gonna have a good time. Jeremy, what's up, man? Definitely a cool list. Too bad I'm missing out a lot of these stories. Yeah, it's an expensive list, we'll say, Jeremy. How are you doing today, buddy? How's studying going? I know you're working towards finals next week. I hope everything is going well. I'm excited to try this deck. I have not tested it at all, but it seems really just good. It just seems really, really good. So I'm excited about this. This is a terrible start, though. I'm gonna mulligan that. We need a white sword. Oh, man. Why are we starting this? We've had mana issues all week. It's been terrible. I mean, like, we don't need much mana, you know? We've got the Lunarch Veteran. This is like a really bad one. Give your humans Death Touch. It's the Saryth. Justin, if you play Saryth out, any tapped creature you control, I believe it's any tapped creature, has Death Touch, and any untapped creature has Hexproof. So it works really, really well to kind of bolster up your board, protect things, and then obviously fight through as well. So I really like it. Dude, this is a terrible keep, but we're going to try it. All right, Lunarch Veteran, let's do it. We got this. Not even a problem, guys. Not even a problem. Oh, also, just as a quick heads up, if you are not aware, we do have a TCG player store that I am adding a crap load of stuff to right now. I've kind of been going through my collection and trimming down a little bit. just because I've got way too many cards. And so I am going to be selling some of those, and if you would like to pick those up, you can at our TCG Player Store. Feel free. I'm doing good for now, finishing up some final papers and getting ready to study for my Calc 3 exams. Ugh. That sounds less than fun, my friend. Very, very less than fun. But I do wish you the best. That should be, hopefully, it'll be nice to get that all done. Justin, yeah, sick card for sure. Honestly, I'm just happy we got a land. This will be nice, though, because we can just, worst case scenario, drop the Luminarch Aspirant. But we have a better option this time. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and drop the Fist of the Angel. I'm going to throw the counter here, that way we can attack in. This is going to be a life gain deck we're against, so I want to make sure we're pressuring them as much as we can. Just getting some life total out of there. Next turn we can drop the other Luminarch Aspirant or the Realmwalker. Either one's quite good, but we'll see. We'll see. Guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me a little bit today. I really do appreciate it. Justin, Jeremy, great to see you guys. If anybody else happens to pop in or is already here, thank you so much. Hang out with us. Chill, have some fun. It's going to be a good time. All right, opponent very much considering what to do. But interested. Oh, also, guys, I totally forgot about this. I wanted to talk to you guys about a little piece of content. Might be, I'm considering, I'm workshopping. Justin, this is something I think you and I could have some fun with. So I am trying to work my way into just set collecting. And what that means, if you don't know, is just getting one card of every set, or one of every card in a particular set. So I've got, I believe it's Mirrodin Besieged and New Phyrexia in the works at the moment. As well as Shards of Alara. And I'm very close on 2 of those already to have basically everything. I think Mirrodin Besieged is maybe the furthest. But all that to say, it'd be really fun to maybe do binder updates with you guys if that's something you're interested in, just to see kind of how long it takes. And talk a little bit about the process that I'm going through to do this, because it's kind of different. I'm utilizing CardSphere. Which, if you don't know what CardSphere is, it's a really cool service, and the guys that own it and run it are very nice people. But go check it out; it's really cool. But all that to say, I just thought I'd try something different and try and fill out those binders. Now, with that being said, and I just mentioned I'm selling a bunch of cards. I am. The idea is that I'm selling off anything that I have multiples of, essentially, which we'll see how all that works. But I do think would be kind of nice. To see if we can get something going. So if you guys would like to see little binder updates or, you know, just little short video shorts or something like that, let me know, because I think it'd be really fun. We're just going to powerhouse as much as we can here. They're going to draw a card, gain some life. That's fine. Perfect. Easy enough. All right. Now, the cool thing here is if we put a counter on the Lunarch Veteran, it's going to start putting counters everywhere else on things that have training, which is just super convenient. So I think that's going to be the goal. If we get a land... Alright, so if we do this, we can auto-pay now. I'm going to put some counters on everything. And I'm all too happy to attack in here with basically everything. Again, we're just pressuring them as best we can. If they want to double block some stuff, they certainly can, but looks like they're not going to, and they're dead. We did it. Just a reminder, if you are a member, you can hype in chat. If you're not a member, you should be a member. Hit that join button. Come hang out. It is a great way to support. Please don't feel like you have to, though. Alright, let's jump into game 2, guys. This is a very efficient game. Very, very efficient game. Alright. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, this is a much better start than the last game. This is super efficient. So we can turn 1, obviously, Veteran. Turn 2, probably Luminarch Aspirant, just to keep the pressure on early. And then we really only need one more land, and we've got some good, strong spells coming down after that. Or just a Katilda, man. Katilda is just brokenly style deck. The only thing I will say is sweepers, like, wreck this list. At least it seems like they will. Cool. Oh, interesting. We're gonna go pressure as much as we can, I think, here. Throw the counter on the veteran here and punch in. I think that just makes the most sense. They have their own Luminarch Aspirant. That's perfectly fine. Oh, very good. All right, this is fantastic. So we're just gonna keep going with this. Punch through a little bit more. I'm gonna keep buffing the veterans. Working on a humans deck right now, actually, for commander, and a lot of these are cards that are in my maybe pile. I would be very curious. What is your commander, Justin? A human, obviously. We'll put the counter here so we can get the attack in. And at the very least, we're keeping them away from that 27 life total. Helpful. I really wish I played commander. I don't, generally. I mean, I have, but it's been a long time. I kind of want to jump back into it, and maybe that's part of keeping some of the cards that I can do that. But this, I'm gonna attack in with this. They can double block here if they want. Surprised they didn't block this. It was a free point of damage they could have saved, but that's cool. I'll take it. Any point of damage is helpful. That's scary, for sure. You're gonna gain a good bit of life back. Oof, very scary. Okay. Let's do this. Torens, yeah, that makes sense. Right, where do we want to put fire? Okay, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna attack here, but I think we just attack with these. Gonna get an attack in anyway. This is a lot of damage. Granted, they get some of that. Yeah, I mean, that's a strong amount of damage. They still get to attack in with just so much here, though, that it's a little scary. Oh, man. All right. Thalia really not going to do much against this, this opponent here. Yep. It looks like they are going to be playing it a bit safe, though. Which is interesting. They get their 4/4, they gain their 4. God, they're already back up to so much. We keep hitting lands on the top, which is unfortunate. 1/1 count. Back with the... Oh, we probably should have put it on the adversary, but that's okay. All right. I mean, we're gonna punch through for as much as we can, but I think they're gonna end up being able to outpower us here. Sure. Doesn't matter which we kill first, really. All right. Yep. All we can do. Let's hope for the best. Let's hope for the best. This card is so good. The Harbinger is insane value in these life gain lists. They just gain so much that it's brokenly strong. But I mean, there's not much you can do. You just kind of... Worth noting, though, I mean, they're gaining quite a bit of life, don't get me wrong, but we're not dead either, if that makes sense. Now we might be. Dude, how many lands are on the top of our deck? That's... Alright, like the only thing we can do. Now they could just double block this or just block it with the 6/6 if they want. Better. Definitely gonna do this. I guess they get this. I don't know. Do they just win? I'm not counting at all. Alright. Angels is busted wide open. Jacob, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. Yes, Angels are extraordinarily good, in my view. Oh, they just get this back. Duh. Yeah, Angels are, like, ridiculously good. And also, Jacob, it is a pleasure to have you here. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Just gonna... Just, like... We're pretty dead. Right? Did they just win? They just went off of this, right? Yeah, okay. I was about to say. Well done, opponent. It is what it is. We can't solve that problem. Let's jump into the game. Let's see how we do. Still watching the stream, by the way, guys. I know we've had issues in the past, so I'm just trying to make sure that isn't anymore. And so far, so good. Which I'm very happy about. Alright. See if we can get another win. So far, what? We're 1-1. Oh. Oh. Yeah, please. Take this. That's a very good opening hand. We've got the veteran. Oh, into Thalia as well if we want. I mean, I think we just go Katilda for sure, but this is like very, very solid start. Now the only trick here, okay, I reached with Justin, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you hanging out with me. Be safe driving, because I'm sure you will be again very soon. And it's always a pleasure to see you. Instead of Lamp was quite startling. Jacob, sorry, you show up here on YouTube as Jacob, not Lamp, so I'm used to... You're right, I am used to saying Lamp. Alright, gonna take the 3. Justin, also, before you leave, give me a call later. We need to chat. Oh, come on. Alright. The nice thing is this has protection from werewolves, but... Put this out for white, and I think we just do this, given that it's probably like the strongest option. Alright. Hopefully I don't have more fight spells. There's a Seeka's Chariot, that's scary. But at the very least they're not doing anything else this turn, which is actually pretty helpful. Not gonna block, gonna work. Alright, cool. Do this. See, we've got like the Realmwalker combo-esque kind of deal, which is pretty fun. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna create a little guy. We're gonna take this 4/4 out. That makes the note. Then I think it's just Thalia. I'm not 100% sure, but this makes it so the fight spells are a little bit more expensive, in particular, which I think is. And now next turn, if we still have Katilda around, we can start dumping the hand pretty quickly here, and potentially play off the top of the deck, which is kind of sick. So this could be a really sick game. It may not be, but we're gonna try. All right, so they're just attacking here. Kind of interesting. We think they have a thing. I'm gonna do that. We have first strike on the Thalia. Might as well kill it. They did nothing. Good. All right, Realmwalker, go. Do the thing. Definitely gonna just call human. Oh, perfect. All right. Unfortunately, we did brick with the land, but we can now do this. I don't know how many times. And we're definitely going to. All right. We're gonna auto-pay. We're gonna auto-pay. We do it twice. All right, twice is enough. That's pretty good. And yes, I will attack in here. All right. I mean, that was a very, very strong turn. We now have stuff that we can play off the top. This is gonna flip, which takes that out. Fantastic. Like, man, that was a heck of a turn. Opponent gives up out of sheer terror. I love it. I love it. That was fantastic. Also, guys, I should mention the Challenge Week video hasn't been recorded for today yet. I'm gonna send that out later. Actually, technically, I'm in a conference right now. It's a virtual conference, but I'm helping run it, and so my time has been a bit strained. But I wanted to keep the stream going, so I felt like we needed to shoot for it today. Since it's been going so well, I mean, kind of been great, so I'm stoked about it. All right, what we got? What we got? Yeah, easy keep. Like a perfect hand. Let's do this. Let's go Hopeful Initiate. Next turn we drop the Aspirant, and then following that up with, depending on what the opponent does, either Brutal Cathar or Adeline. Let's do it. Unanswered Katilda is pretty good. Yeah, Jeremy, it's like brokenly good. I was very surprised because technically it has protection from werewolves, not wolves. So could they not? And Jeremy, you probably know better, or you would just know the answer, I think, to this. But could they not have fought that off with the Blizzard Brawl instead of the Luminarch Aspirant, or whatever it is? Not the Aspirant, the Veteran. You know what I'm talking about. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna do this before the Aspirant gets too out of hand here. I feel like that's probably worth it. Put the counter here. This does flip, so that's probably not the best idea, but it keeps them from being able to really swing in this turn at least. Kind of a defensive play, but fine. Alright, now they can attack in if they want to trade, which they don't. Yes, they could have. I thought so. Why would they not have done that? Kind of odd. Let's go Adeline. Kind of want to get some power out on the field here, I think. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna attack in with. It's gonna create another little 1/1 that's just and too crazy. They can just freely block that one. The Augur is an interesting one. We do have plenty of stuff we can. Pretty sure it keeps its counters when it flips. Jacob, I think you're correct, but I'm not 100% positive. What? Wild Shape. Would never have expected Wild Shape. That is not a card I even knew existed. Sure, you got it. That's hilarious. I mean, they're gonna gain some life, throw some counters on the voice. Makes sense. All right. Let's drop this first. All right, can't play that. That's cool. Let's drop the Luminarch Aspirant. I'll throw the counter here and here. That allows us to hack in this freely, essentially. So the idea is that we just don't want them to be able to double block and kill that. Cool. We got rid of the Aspirant. Worth it, in my view. The Voice of the Blessed is... I'm surprised they blocked the way they did. Makes some sense, I guess. Alright, that's super scary. We need a life gain spell, like another, whatchamacallit. Okay. Let's do it this way. I'm just gonna throw this out here. I know this isn't super exciting, but I think that it's kind of worth it. Getting so... let's put it here so we can start gaining life back. I know it's low-ish, but... Just flying in Vigil. I'm gonna attack in. If they want to block it, great. They're willing to trade a Voice of the Dead. Wow. Oh, I guess they can... Fair enough. That makes sense. We have another one, so that's why I didn't really care about all that. We had to pressure him, in my view. Alright. Land off the top. I really wish we had, but Katilda would be so sick. Okay, there's the veteran. I am gonna play that. Play this. Yep, I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna keep playing off the top for as long as I can, because we gain more life that way. Let's do this. I will attack in with this. We gain 7 life off of it no matter what, and I didn't think they would want to trade off how this flips. Get that voice out of there, and there we go. We won it. That was a little rough and ready. I didn't play that 100% perfectly, obviously, but we got there, and we ranked up. Look at us. We're amazing. All right, cool. Let's jump into some more games, guys. I haven't thought of a question of the day. Somebody give me a good question of the day. I haven't posted one yet, I realized. What is a good question of the day for Magic the Gathering? Something we haven't done yet, something creative. I love doing the question of the day. It's a fun way to see what people think about everything. Yeah, easy keep. No reason not to. Yeah, we've got the veteran. The mana curve in this deck just seems so efficient and so perfect. I think this is a very, very, very well-built deck. LegenVD did a fantastic job. Yeah, Jeremy, very fun. All right. I am gonna throw this down. Yeah. Reason being, if they happen to have fight spells, I kind of want to make those cost a little more. Like they might have burn spell. Just werewolves. Katilda would be absolutely killer this game. Alright. Not gonna... Well played by the opponent attacking first. That was just smart. Let's do this. I'm gonna put the counter here. Yeah, I'll attack in. Favorite strategy or way to win? Ben J, thank you so much, my friend. Pleasure to have you here. Thank you. That's not a bad one. I like that. Well, let's talk about it here. While we're just hanging out and playing some humans, Ben, what's your favorite strategy? Or what's your favorite way to win? I really like milling people out. That's always my favorite. Cool. We'll see what the opponent wants to do here. Okay, they did have the Blizzard Brawl, but we did make it cost a little more, which is helpful-ish. I'm gonna say no blocks. Ooh, very good. Really wish we had some mana here, but we kind of just don't. So, I'm gonna just attack with both here. Might as well. If they can fight some stuff off, they can fight that stuff off. It's cool. I've got an infinite life gain deck for you to try out whenever. Don't know where to post it specifically other than the deck list share. Jeremy, if you want to just send me a direct message on Discord, that would probably be the best place. Ben, you're a dirty combo player. Ben, what's your favorite combo? Is there one in particular that you're a big fan of? All right. Do we think they've got a combo? Oh no, but I'm gonna attack with both of these. They want to trade for the adversary. That's cool. Occasionally win with big creatures. You know, I'm not that big of a creature guy. Like, in general, it's not my favorite thing just to swing out and attack. Yep, they did have a combat trick. That's cool. It is what it is. I'm not stressing about it. I do wish we had lands. Like, that would be helpful, but... we do have the Brutal Cathar to get this out of here at some point, by the way. Oh. That's really good. I'm gonna block with one of these. If nothing else, this gives us a follow-up play and a way to attack in the air. So I'm cool with that. At least commander deck that has only 3 to 5 nests. I like it. I like it a lot. Man, I really need to get into commander. Everybody loves commander, and I just don't often. I'm playing this out so when it does flip, we can hopefully get rid of this guy. And next turn, I guess we can play 2 spells, right? Alright. Alright, let's see what happens. It's a mirror themed deck that digs through the deck until it hits one of the combos, which loops Perilous Mirror for infinite damage. Oh, I love that. They're just hitting. I love that a lot. Alright, we're gonna get rid of that guy. Oh, that's so good. Ooh, yes. Yes. I'm gonna throw this out. This protects a lot of our stuff pretty well, and then I'm just gonna pass. I have a random question, just out of curiosity, because everybody here loves Commander, it seems. First of all, how many Commander decks do you have? But 2, would you want to see, like, genuine Commander content? Like, if I was to get on Magic Online, or some other means of playing online, would you guys be interested in that? Or is that just like since Magic Online's kind of old hat at this point, like, is it even worth it? Because I really do like... I've played Commander before. I really do enjoy it. It's just I've never spent much time doing it. I'm gonna attack it. The mistake, I guess. That's fine. They can double block, I suppose. And they will. I think the cool thing about life gain decks is Cemetery Prowler acts as a second Burgie as long as it's exiled. I think we just kill first. And enough red sources. Yeah, true. Jeremy, you kept giving me the Burgie combo decks in the challenge weeks prior to all of this. It was really fun. We just threw away one of our best cards, which is kind of dumb, but that's cool. Not gonna block. Taking 5. What do we need? Probably just some life gain. Yeah, that wasn't a very smart attack on mine. That should have just passed probably, but we do have to finish this game off at some... Oh no, we're just gonna do it. Alright. I'm gonna drop this. Gonna let us play stuff off the top if we would like. Then we can drop this. Currently have 6 Tatovia, Prosper Eldrazi's, Tam, my high power deck, and see, like, that's really cool. I kind of like, I don't keep decks that often, so very rarely do I have that many. I wish I did. I think it's just the adversary. We were going to be able to play that anyway, but that helps us finish the game next turn, I think. Katilda is really sick too, though, but I think that... Alright, here's to hoping they don't kill us this turn. What was that? That was very odd. I don't know if you guys heard that sound or not, but it's definitely... Alright, I'm just gonna get the white source. We do need white sources for the adversary here, so the right way to do it. I think this is only one. It's a fun combo. One of my favorites. It's just so versatile for only being in red. Yeah, Jeremy, and honestly, red, like, traditionally speaking, is a very interesting combo color, because you do get, like, Modern Storm and stuff like that in red. but it's always with something else. Like, it's very rare that you just straight up combo and drop. Like, that's fairly uncommon. Live on 1. That's terrifying. I have got 2 commander decks. One is the Zendikar Rogues Precon, and the other is a Landfall Precon that I turned into a Toto deck. Absolutely watch commander content in MTG. Yes. Alright, well, that's good to know. Again, it's something I'd like to do. I just haven't spent the time to be honest. We're gonna play off the top as best we can. Give me a land, yes. Alright, I'm gonna throw out every life gain option that we have, just so we can start pumping more of these out. I've got Vadric deck that it just needs to be bought. I've got the List Made, and it looks surprisingly cheap for how powerful it looks. Oh, I'm interested in that. Alright, what's the best way to do this? I think we just throw him on Sigarda. Leave up as many blockers as possible. Oh, there's Realmwalker off the top too. Alright, let's hope we don't die. Yeah, they've only got 2 cards in hand. We've got life gain on the field, so like theoretically we should be able to manage this okay. Now only 1 card in hand. I feel like we're setting ourselves up okay, and then Sigarda on her own just wins the game next turn, so I'm not really worried about keeping anything else around at this point. Right? Cool. Exile a card from graveyard, that's fine. Doesn't matter what it is. Guys, I have this. Humans, Sean Humans. That is it. Alright. Do this correctly. This here. That has trampled. This does not. I'm gonna do that. I kill that. We're gonna take 6, but gain 8. Is that correct? I'm mathing. Alright, we're gonna do it. Yeah, this is, Sean, this is LegenVD's humans list. I think is a really, really sick list. And it is working pretty well. We definitely aren't playing perfectly, but it's definitely getting there. Humans! Heck yeah. Alright, let's just attack in. We'll take Thalia, I guess. And we did it! We did it! We are amazing. We are amazing. Jeremy, I might actually, or excuse me, Jacob. Jacob, you were the one that mentioned you would absolutely watch Commander content. I might explore some Commander content then. I don't know. It's a fun format. It's just, there's so many expenses that owning a channel induces. And adding MTGO to the mix is just another one. Granted, we do have an MTGO account and we do have quite a bit, excuse me, already in there. But it's just so much. I like Legends lists. Wish I was that chill when I lose, to be honest. Oh, man. Losing is just part of the game, man. That's all it is. This is a bit of a slower hand, but we're going to try it. Sean, how are you doing today, by the way? I'm sorry, I didn't ask you. Hope you're doing well. This is going to be terrible. It's most likely going to be mono black, which means we're most likely going to get swept a lot. I'm throwing this out because we've got another one. We could have played Thalia, I guess, just thumb down, but let them burn an early removal spell if they want. All right. Yep, there it is. Ugh, this is gonna be a very annoying game. All right, let's do this. I'll try it. There's no way in the world that this lives, but it allows us to do so much that I feel like it's worth trying. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, though, Sean, yes, Legends lists are his lists are, yep, there it is. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm doing good, thanks. Fantastic, Sean. What you up to today? Or what's everybody up to today? I know what Jeremy's doing. You're studying, or you better be studying. You gotta kick some butt next week. But I hope everybody else is just having a nice, fun, chill day. Let's see what they do. They can just sweep with another Meathook Massacre if they've got it. Oh. Alright. That's fun. Ugh. It's gonna be terrible. Alright. I'm gonna just throw everything out, dude. If we lose, we lose. I'm not here to play around. This is such a mistake. This is such the wrong way to play. You should probably hold on to something here, but... who cares? Okay. Stop drawing lands. What is this? Yep. Gonna do it. Playing some Historic Brawl in Arena. Ben, how you liking Historic Brawl? I've been playing it for a little bit. Just on and off. I'm kind of enjoying it, to be honest. It's very, very different, in my view. But it sort of feels like a Commander Light format, and that also keeps all the cards on one platform, which is helpful. And so I kind of like the idea of just doing that. I had to brew some underdog lists to see if I could win. Won a colorless control deck. You know the deck that is bad when you have to main deck less than 60 cards. Yeah, I can understand that. You won 1 of 3? Hey, at least you got 1. That's fantastic. Oh, that's not bad. In fact, that's quite good. Let's do this. Oh yeah, it comes in on Nightbound. Let's drop the counter here, and then let's attack in here. What this does is block the leech. Also a first striker. What does this do? Whenever or another, they get a token. Okay. That's fine. Yep. Yep. That's a really nice little combo. You can activate Katilda there. Oh crap, you're exactly correct. Well, we can do it on our turn as well. Good call, Jeremy. We have the mana that we can after blocks. Although, since they're gonna get rid of that anyway, we're not gonna be blocking, so. Alright. We're gonna hit for 4. Guess we could have waited, but it really... Alright. Stop drawing lands. What in the world? Alright, let's do it. I don't want to protect... Alright, so hear me out. With the Meathook Massacre looming, I kind of want to make sure Katilda stays active or stays on the field. I think it might be best to do. We'll see. We definitely want to kill the opportunity. That thing's gonna get frustrating as heck. Alright. So they do kill the Aspirant, but that's not the end of the world. They are gaining a good bit of life back with this, but I think we actually can outpace some point here. Depending on how this actually works out. Sean had some... Oh, nice. Had some thought about the new format. People complain about standard. I wonder if the in-game economy causes that because casual players can only afford 1 or 2 decks, so they know. Sean, interesting. We're knocking out. I think we just pass. That's standard. I wonder if the in-game economy causes that because casual. Oh, come on. I have a Professor Onyx. I just think a lot of people tend to net deck because it's kind of the... Like, it's not hard to get a competitive deck anymore. You can just find decks online. That's all you have to do. That doesn't mean they're always going to be good, but I mean, that's kind of the idea. Do this. Can we activate? This is going to trade. But we can instant speed that. So that gets rid of both of their stupid legion. Helpful. I think people just net deck because it's an easy. I mean, I net deck. I'm not going to lie. This isn't my deck. Like, it is what it is. But I think the difference, at least in my opinion, is that I'm net decking specifically so that I can get a variety of content. And so I just physically don't have the time a lot of times to get new decks created without finding some kind of solution through it. The arena format favors aggro because you can play faster games and mythic quicker. Sean, you're exactly correct. A lot of people go for the aggro-y decks so that they can do kind of thing. And just ladder up as quickly as you can. That's why like mono white on the standard ladder, best of one ladder, is so good. Is like it's a fast deck. It doesn't take very long because the high win percentage will help you win. Yeah, exactly what I was just saying. All right, this is like super good. Four. Decline to pay any other. I think that's enough. What? That's brokenly good. Holy crap. All right, there's the concession. Wow, that was awesome. That was really, really awesome. We're gonna try one final game. Yeah, Sean, ouch, for sure. That was sick. Oh, I really liked that. That was fun. We're gonna try one final game, and I think we're gonna call it quits after that. We'll hang out for a few minutes afterwards. Yeah, Jeremy, that was a sick win con. I love, for anybody that doesn't know, the Realmwalker or Augur of Autumn combo is just so fun to me. The Elves deck does that really, really well in Eternal formats with Realmwalker, and I just think it's sick. You just get to play so much. In fact, my wife runs an Elves deck when we play, and it's hilariously good because I was playing Tron, and I had old school Ulamog out. Don't ask me why I have old school Ulamog in my Tron deck. I think it's a good one, but it's, you know, obviously different. Whoops. Oh no, I was gonna play this and Thalia. That's fine. Anyway, so it was a really interesting matchup because she was able to continuously rebuild after every Annihilator trigger. Because she could just have Heritage Druid out, continuously play off the top of her deck because she also had Realmwalker out. And then she had a Zuri, which helped regenerate a lot of stuff. So, like, she could just keep going. And it was amazing. I mean, she played it very, very perfect. Fun. Elves is a complicated deck. If you're doing it right, it's kind of complicated. All right. They killed it. Bad day. All right. That's fine. Huh. I'm gonna play the Luminarch Aspirant. We'll put that counter on there, and then next turn we can Katilda, assuming this sticks around. We can Katilda and then tap it for mana if we'd like. Chances are it's not gonna live, but like, you gotta try. Guys, as a final reminder, as we are in our last game here, if you do want to support the stream or support the channel, joining with that little membership join button is a tremendous way to do it. Please don't feel pressured, but it would really mean a lot to me. I know a lot of you guys are longtime viewers, that kind of stuff. Just really, much appreciated. Elves is usually popular in larger formats like Legacy. Sean, yeah, you're exactly right. Modern Elves, though, on its own, isn't as good, but it's certainly not terrible either. There are quite a number of very solid Elves lists for different formats. The counter on Katilda? I don't know. I'm not positive about that. I assume they're just gonna kill. But at least we got a couple things out there. I will attack in with the Aspirant. Trying to think what instant speed thing they could have. Poison the Cup? I mean, I'm sure they've got a kill spell. Probably Fung and Commander. Yeah, dude, Sean, Elves and Commander is ridiculously fun. Elves in general, one of the most fun decks. 2 to the top. That's terrifying. Modern Elves is solid. Yeah, a lot of times the Modern Elves, is it Shaman of the Pact, the black-green elf for the win? And just like Court of Calling or Collected Company, hope into it and see if it works. It's usually... Tron and Elves is a really interesting matchup because both of them build up so quickly that it's just a matter of if you get the right cards, you can pretty easily win, and if you don't... Do I want to kill this stupid Typhoid Rats? Kind of. They don't have any pressure if we get... This is a bad attack, or a bad block, 100%, but I'm doing it because I'm kind of tired of this stupid rat pinging us to death. Yeah, like if Tron gets like all his dust, like you just sweep and then you're pretty much good to go. But if you don't get all his dust, then obviously it's a little trickier. I'm gonna get the Saryth down. Chances are this dies, but this is a very good card to have down against a deck full of... What is that music? I did not do that. No idea. Oh, it's Aether Hub. Aether Hub ads, man. Alright. Let's see, opponent. What you got going on? I ran into a guy at my gym who plays paper 4-player commander. Ooh, rude. I was wondering if it's bad form to play a really strong competitive deck in 4-player games. I haven't played it. Sean, I do actually have some opinions on that. So I would suggest that anytime you're playing a multiplayer format or even just a 1v1 format, that it is very reasonable to for you guys prior to the actual, like, hey, let's sit down and play, to discuss, like, hey, what's the power level of the decks that we're trying to shoot for here, and go that way. Galazeth Prismari is pretty... but the reason being, that way you're not looking at decks saying, oh, this one's ridiculously overpowered and this person has no chance of winning or anything like that. Commander in particular is really important for that, just because there's so much variety in Commander. Like, if you're playing Modern, I mean, the card list is gonna kind of push you in a particular power level direction. Obviously, there's still different tiers, and the strength of decks is obviously gonna vary, but the idea is that it kind of keeps you within some amount of similarity. Whereas Commander has such a wide open card pool where you've got Casual Commander, you've got CEDH, you've got tons of different stuff, that I think it's really important that you go into it with the same understanding as a group. Now, obviously, sometimes that's easier said than done, but that's just my view on it. It's pretty... I'm gonna drop this. This is a really annoying deck to... They have wasted for removal spells. Okay, sure. Do you plan on streaming? I'll try to come more often. Sean, thank you. I do plan to stream most weekdays during this, like, 12 to 1 time. Is kind of what I'm gonna shoot for. I'm gonna give it some time before I set an official schedule just to see where things land, because I don't know at this point. But I think that's kind of gonna be the goal. So if you would like to hang out with us, feel free. It'll of course be remove tribal. Yeah, this is 100% just tribal. Is kind of annoying. But I think that's gonna be the goal. Just as a heads up. For anybody here, that is the game. I'm gonna play the Augur. The trick here is that eventually they're gonna have a sweeper, I would think. If they well, maybe not. Honestly, with all this point and click removal, I wouldn't run a sweeper. Like, what the heck's the point? I guess I'll get rid of this. This is just annoying. It's a very annoying deck to play against. Okay, they've got 2 cards left, though. And we are playing extra cards every turn. Destroy 15 creatures day. Jeremy. Oh, that's really funny. I think you're probably exactly right. I think you save Augur next time because when he runs out, Augur should get you cards off the top of that. Yeah, I think that's probably the correct play. Brutal Cathar is going to take care of this Typhoid Rats, which is helpful. I don't know. At this point, it's just annoying to play against this deck, so... yeah. Alright, if they only have 1 more removal spell, we have... yeah. Alright. It's just so obnoxious. I hate this kind of thing. Get that out of there. Alright. Now they're top decking, we're top decking, but we actually have a board and they don't. So let's hope for the best. The trick is if they just draw a removal spell, which apparently they've got a million of, they can just kill the Brutal Cathar and then we've kind of stalemated. The Veteran is better, but favorite win con is playing only kill spells and board wipes until my opponent concedes. You're the worst kind of person. Lamp, I hate that. We're on basically creatureless decks and these guys sit there with useless hands. Yeah, I mean, that's a good way to do it. Alright, whatever. We're gonna stack up counters on the Phantom. It's a flyer, so we can actually attack in with it through the stupid rat. Obviously not gonna block. Sure. They do have Meat Hook Massacre, I know. It's fine. Attacking. I just want to I want to either win or lose this game at this point. Please attack in. Thalia has first strike. That'd be great. Just as quick as we can. That's all I'm hoping for. Don't have a kill spell. Or a Meat Hook Massacre. Please don't have a Meat Hook Massacre. Terrible. Yeah, that would be really bad. Ah, freaking butts. Alright. Stop drawing land. Yep. Can't you see how much fun your opponent and you are having? Right? Jacob, isn't this just the best? Ugh. I hate this. I hate this so much. Oh, they didn't play the spell. Got to gold. That's a lot of patience. Sean, yeah, honestly. I'm building up the Thalia to see if we can get past the Meat Hook Massacre at some point. The Katilda is good. Yep, alright. Jesus. Yep. Cool. Cool, cool. Oh my gosh. This is awful. This is literally the worst. We have to deal 5 damage. That's it. And we're not going to be able to. They're going to make us sack. So we get to pick if we want Luminarch Aspirant or Katilda. Jeremy, I don't know, because at least Epiphany spam, like, they win in a couple turns, whereas this, they're not winning. They're just killing stuff. Like, they're winning by not losing, if that makes sense. Whereas Epiphany is like, I'm actually gonna finish the game at some point. Okay, they didn't. Look at that, they milled 2 more removal spells. What? What is this? This is so stupid. I don't know what to do. This is annoying. Nope. Let's not do that. This is so bad. Now they can just kill Katilda. I don't know, man. It is what it is. If we lose this game, it's fine. It will be frustrating, but... We've been live for like an hour. This is great. I wish I could gift memberships to people. I feel like that's something YouTube needs. I think they're working on it, but that'd be great. Oh, dude, Sean, Augur would be killer right now. The problem is, too, they're taking so long to do that. They're actually on a mill strategy. If you can never kill them, eventually you make yourself out. Jacob, honestly, not a bad call. The trick is, though, they've drawn more cards than we have at this point. So in 34 turns, maybe less, they will lose. But their plan is to kill everything with this, or with the kill spells, and then the Magecraft ability is the way to win, I think. But their whole strategy hinges on the fact that we have creatures. They're trying to win with Onyx and Manland. Yeah, exactly, Sean. They're just dealing damage over time here. Stop drawing land. Oh my god. I am threatening to kill this. Oh my. Guys, at what point can we concede? At what point do we say enough's enough? Sorry if you hear my dog barking, by the way. I think our mail is here. At what point do we just give in? Because I'm feeling like we should give in. We also have drawn like every land in our deck. This is kind of ridiculous. How many augurs left? Good question. All right, we drew a land. I'm out. They kill us. It's fine. Ugh. That was terrible. Also, why is our chat boxes not updating? Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. That was interesting. He should give you 2 draws before yeah. Sorry the chat box isn't showing up on this layout, but that's okay. Anyway, guys, again, thank you so much. This has been great. I'm glad that we've been able to stream as of late. We will continue the trend, hopefully for a little while now, and keep things going. Obviously, the holiday is coming up, so like during that week, I probably won't be streaming very often. But up until then, I'm going to give it a shot, give it an honest effort so we can hang out and spend some time with you guys. But thanks so much, guys. Jeremy, I'll see you later, buddy. Sean, thank you so much for joining in. I really appreciate it. Love you guys.